Coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Switch It Up Show. My name is Glenn, and I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Mr. SethTrav, at SethTrav on Twitter, if you will. SethTrav, how are you this evening?
I am doing very well, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You know, it seems like I always come in super hot with the music. I gotta tone it down. But before we do that, let's go ahead and tune it up a little bit with some of these tunes. Gucci, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out the show notes so you can see all the links to the wonderful tunes that we feature in this show. And I know you listen to each and every episode and you know that it's Gucci because I'm sure you subscribe to us on, the myriad of platforms you can find us, whether it be iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, you name it, we are there. Thank you for your support. You can check out all those links in the show notes. Now, let's talk a little bit about Supermarket Shriek. Supermarket Shriek is the game that I reviewed this week, and that rhymes. That wasn't even intentional. I'm too
did rhyme. That was very good.
Pretty good, right? I had to call that out.
I thought so.
The supermarket is an interesting topic for a game because really the supermarket is one of the only places that we can really go to now that is like on the approved list.
Barely.
I mean, you can do. There's other stuff you can do. Don't get me wrong. There are, but the supermarket is one place that, despite everything that's going on, is a place that we've all kind of been to or had to go to at one point or another. So, kind of topical in a way. Supermarket Shriek is available in the Nintendo eShop. It is eligible for up to 100 golden points. They call it points, by the way. We always say coins. There's a picture of a coin, but
I thought it was coins.
You would think so, right? And the eShop's calling it points. But hey, to each their own. And it's $19.99. I'm tipping the scales a little bit on this one, but let me go ahead and hit you with this synopsis. It's a little bit of a long one. Scream like a man, scream like a goat, scream together. Join the unlikely duo of man and goat in this unique shopping cart racer as they traverse precarious obstacles and complete deadly challenges inside a rope of shops, boutiques, and supermarkets. An outlandish solo adventure and a truly one-of-a-kind co-op experience. Scream like a man, scream like a goat, scream together. A kart racer like no other. Propel our two heroes using their wild, incomprehensible screams. Use the screams of both man and goat in perfect harmony to master the madcap physics and compete each stage. A world of insane obstacles. Race around shops, boutiques, and supermarkets. They said that already. Overcoming a relentless stream of obstacles along the way. From the mundane, including tins of beans, to the absurd, such as fire pits, swinging axes, sumo wrestlers, and more. Action-packed gameplay modes include 38 stages of outlandish obstacle courses, time limit collectathons, and not forgetting the mode where you knock over tins of beans. It has an epic journey set in a near-future dystopian alternate reality universe world, probably. Our heroes must go on a journey and discover something deep within themselves and ultimately save on 3-for-2 items in the canned food aisle. Play solo with goat or friend or with a herd. Embark on this classic solo or enlist the help of a friend for a co-op experience like no other. There are 3 chaotic PvP party modes for between 2 and 4 players. Dress to impress. Customize the appearance of your characters with over 50 customization options. Choose from a range of excellent shirt and tie combos, as well as some outlandish headgear. This game came out on October 23rd of 2020. It's up to 4 players. It is classified as a racing/multiplayer, and from our great friends over at P-Cube, who usually give us all types of really cool visual novels to feature.
Quite a few.
Yeah, look, some good ones. Supermarket Shriek, a little bit out of the regular zone for them, at least in my experience. Correct us if I'm wrong over on @SwitchITUP show. But Supermarket Shriek is weird. It is a little bit of a racing game, but it's not really like a head-to-head racing game unless you're doing co-op. And in these times, ain't nobody doing co-op, my man. So you're basically trying to. It's almost like you're racing through all of these different stores, and you are using the scream of either the man or the goat to propel you throughout the store. So the man and the goat are sitting side by side in the shopping cart, and they're screaming their lungs off, and you can control it, and you're kind of like propelling them through the course, smashing all types of stuff as you go, and you get points for both being quick and also for like making a mess of all the different stores. It does kind of feature this like weird control scheme that I don't really know how to. I'm gonna try my best to describe it. You know when you're like. When you're playing a racer, and it's almost like backwards. It's like you're controlling the rear of the car, like as you move the stick left or right, and it kind of like swerves,
It feels like it's bottom heavy.
Yeah, it feels like it's bottom heavy, or it's like a bumper car, kind of. Like that's kind of what this control feels like a little bit. But once you get the hang of it, it is kind of cool to like fly around the different stores and make messes of things and collect points. Like that part's fun. I could see this being a really, really good time playing it co-op, with a friend, just like trying to make a mess and see like who gets the highest score and everything like that. But I mean, I don't know, man. For as much money as it is, I just don't know if it's really like up to snuff. It's $19.99, and it's fun. Like the graphics are like good enough for what it is. There's a good amount of gameplay. There's a bunch of different modes, but for it being $20, like I personally just don't really see it being at that price point, because $20 on the Switch can get you a bunch, like either like maybe like 3 or 4 really good games depending on what the price is, or like one like awesome game. So for me, Supermarket Shriek, I'm gonna bag my own groceries on this one and shop elsewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 2.5 out of 5. It's fun, but not quite at that $19.99 tier.
Oh my God! Well, sir, let me give you a paw 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 instead of a clap clap clap, because the game I played is Paw Paw Paw. I reached for that one. I definitely did. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's from our good friends over at Retaliaca Games. I played it on the PlayStation 5. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. PS5. It is a game that was released on the PS4 on December 1st, 2020. However, because the PS5 is so awesome, you can play just about every PS4 game on it. So for the purposes of this review, I did it on the 5. And again, it is $9.99 when you purchase it digitally. Paw 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 was a peaceful and prosperous kingdom until one fateful day when the king had decided to enforce everyone to wear pants. You play as part of a resistance group, Anti-Pants. In their effort to bring down the king, hack and slash your way to victory, and beat all your enemies into popes. Features play, single player or local co-op up to 4 players. Again, who's getting around with people? Not these days. Not now, ladies and gentlemen. Level up your character, unlock new combos, loot and equip new weapons, hire a companion to help you in battle, and ride your mount into battle. It is an action role-playing games action. It says action twice. Because there's so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Meanwhile, like we're struggling to find the best jobs, and these people are out here just repeating the same thing over and over again. This guy's probably making like tens and tens of thousands of dollars write these descriptions, as I would imagine.
Right, exactly. Action, role-playing games, action. Great stuff. It's rated T for teen, blood and violence. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I want to say this game is silly. Okay, if you thought like Rocko's Modern Life was silly for its sort of irreverence and almost and at times adult bent humor, this game is going to be for you. It's pretty tongue-in-cheek with its anti-pants attitude. There's a lot of fun puns, so if you're a dad humor type, you will get a kick out of this. It looks a lot like an old school Newgrounds or E-Bombs World Flash game, and it plays a lot like that too. You roll, you slash, you hack, and you unlock a couple new combos. You can unlock a couple different characters in this that also have punny sort of animal names, and you can unlock different weapons and different sort of skill sets in your skill tree. Fun thing about this is you do notice when you upgrade things, you notice when you get a better sword, not just in look, but how you are able to take out these enemies easier. And I feel like that's always a really important part of these hack and slash games. I think overall it's very simplistic. The music is nice. I feel like it's a little on the short side, but overall it was a surprisingly fun experience, and it made me feel super nostalgic. I enjoy the art style, even though it is a little minimalist, and it does feel, like I said, an E-Bombs World Flash game at times. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was so much fun, and I found myself going back to it and playing it so much that I have got to recommend this to you. If you're a fan of hack and slash and you've got somebody that you can sit with in your home, definitely pick this one up. It is Paw Paw Paw, and I give it a clap for a 4-star out of 5.
That's a high praise, my man. High praise.
It is a lot of fun, man. If you like a Streets of Rage, if you like, a Battletoads, but you wanted it to be a little bit more Rocco's Modern Life, and you remember playing Flash side-scrollers, you're going to love this.
Awesome, my man. That's good. That's good times. And, we have this episode just so happened to feature a review of the Switch, a review of the PS5. And if you head over to the youtube.com/Preach Network, you can check out gameplay of Paw Paw Paw, as well as a bunch of different games. We've covered everything from Switch to, to PS5, the PS4. There's been some Steam games on there as well, because, we like to keep things exciting, because if things ever get boring, you can always switch it up.